You're listening to Clearly Conspicuous, a podcast series brought to you by Holland & Knight's Consumer Protection Defense and Compliance Team. Here at Holland & Knight, we have the working knowledge of how federal and state agencies operate and how courts address consumer protection issues. Consumer protection laws and regulations impact every dimension of business. Aggressive federal and state agencies are getting the attention of senior executives who are concerned about risk management, compliance challenges, and high-profile governmental inquiries. Holland & Knight's Consumer Protection Defense and Compliance Team has the experience, knowledge, relationships, and platform to effectively work with our clients to address these issues.
It's a privilege to be with you today. Today's topic is negative options, the FTC's click-to-cancel proposal. Negative option plans refer to any situation where the customer is presumed to continue to accept an agreement or offer unless there is an affirmative decline. This structure can be harmless and can even benefit consumers when properly disclosed. Yet problems arise when businesses manipulate consumers away from taking that affirmative step, which can result in customers paying for things they don't want or don't need. Where consumer protection laws are inadequate or inadequately enforced, dishonest companies will keep developing ways to make it easier to inadvertently subscribe and even harder to cancel, harming consumers and honest competitors along the way. The Federal Trade Commission on March 24 proposed a, quote, click to cancel, close quote, provision requiring sellers to make it easy for consumers to cancel their enrollment as it was to sign up. That is just one of several updates the Commission is proposing to its rules regarding subscriptions and recurring payments. The FTC claims that the new click to cancel provision, along with other proposals, would go a long way to rescuing consumers from seemingly never-ending struggles to cancel unwanted subscription payment plans for everything from cosmetics to newspapers to gym memberships. FTC's Chair Khan said, and I quote, "Some businesses too often trick consumers into paying for subscriptions they no longer want or didn't sign up for in the first place. The proposed rule would require that companies make it as easy to cancel a subscription as it is to sign up for one. The proposal would save consumers time and money, and businesses that continue to use subscription tricks and traps would be subject to stiff penalties." Close quote. The notice of proposed rulemaking announced is part of the FTC's ongoing review of its 1973 negative option rule, which the agency uses to address unfair or deceptive practices relating to subscriptions, memberships, and other recurring payment programs. These programs are widespread in the marketplace and can provide substantial benefits to both consumers and the businesses. Yet the FTC believes that they can become problematic when marketers fail to make adequate disclosures, bill consumers without their consent, or make cancellation either difficult or impossible, such as by requiring customers to cancel in person or keeping them stuck on hold while waiting to talk to customer service. Each year, practically speaking, the FTC receives thousands of complaints from consumers about such practices. The current patchwork of laws and regulations available to the FTC do not provide consumers and industry with a consistent legal framework, the FTC believes. Accordingly, the FTC sees the proposal as making several specific changes, including implementing the following. 1, a simple cancellation mechanism. If consumers are unable to easily leave any program when they want to, the negative option feature becomes nothing more than a way to continue charging them for products they no longer want. To address this issue, the proposed rule would require businesses to make it at least as easy to cancel a subscription as it was to start it. For example, if you can sign up online, you must be able to cancel on the same website in the same number of steps. 2, new requirements before making additional offers. The proposed rule would allow sellers to pitch additional offers or modifications when a consumer tries to cancel their enrollment. But before making such pitches, sellers must first ask consumers whether they want to hear them. In other words, a seller must take no for an answer upon hearing no and must immediately implement the cancellation process. 3, new requirements regarding reminders and confirmations. The proposed rule would require sellers to provide an annual reminder to consumers enrolled in negative option programs involving anything other than physical goods before they are automatically renewed. The commission vote approving publication of the notice of this proposed rulemaking was 3-1, with Commissioner Wilson voting no. Chair Khan issued a separate statement in which she was joined by the other commissioners Slaughter and Bedoya. Wilson issued a dissenting statement. Once the notice has been published in the Federal Register, comments can be submitted. Here's the conclusion, and here's the key takeaway. The FTC is proposing to change the negative option rule requirements with a new click-to-cancel provision. If your business practices use negative options, pay attention to how this proposal proceeds. Stay tuned to further programs as we identify and address the key issues and developments and provide strategies for success. As always, I wish you continued success and a meaningful day. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Clearly Conspicuous. For more information on our Consumer Protection Defense and Compliance team, visit hklaw.com/CPDC or email Anthony.DiResta at hklaw.com with any questions about today's episode.